Alright, I've been seeing a lot of people struggle, so I'm here to make a little tutorial about the game. I'm going to go through each mechanic that I can think of. If I miss anything, let me know in the comments or at me in the Discord or something. First, we got the basic mechanics that you'll see in the settings menu. Obviously, there's movement, jump, crouch, and dive. You can see the buttons you use for each one in the book. Obviously, they look like this. Jump, you can crouch, and dive. With the crouch, if you're also pressing a direction with it, you can long jump. You can repeatedly long jump to gain speed. This is the only way of getting actually faster in the game. You can also backflip with the crouch. You crouch and just press the jump button with no directional inputs. You can also backflip by just pressing forward, back, and then jump. This actually works with any two opposite directions, so you can do a backflip sideways or directly towards me. The crouch also allows you to ground pound. With the ground pound, you can also do a bounce. If you are holding a direction after you ground pound and then you bounce, you will be propelled forward. And then if you hold that jump button after the ground pound, you can repeatedly bounce while holding that direction. You can front flip by pressing forward, back, forward, then jump. This also works with any two directions, right, left, right, and left, right, left. You can spin by just using the directional inputs in a circular motion. And then with the spin, you can jump. If you're holding the crouch button while you're spinning, you will keep spinning without any directional inputs. And you can repeatedly jump while holding the crouch button. Changing location a little bit, we can also wall jump. When you're on a wall, you will slide down it. Once you're sliding down it, you can jump off the wall. You can also dive back into the wall, allowing you to repeatedly wall jump. There's a timer every time you dive. The first time you dive, that timer is set to 0. The second time you dive, you have a chance to bonk. I believe it's about if you're hitting within the first 0.2 seconds. This timer goes up and up. The more times you dive, and you'll eventually bonk into the wall and fall back down. Your gravity will also increase every time you dive, so there is a hard limit to how high you can wall jump. Also on the wall, when you jump off, if you hold down the jump input and input for a backflip on controller and on keyboard and mouse, you will do a backflip. On keyboard and mouse only, you can jump off the wall and just hold W and jump and dive back into the wall, and you'll perform a backflip. You can also do this extra backflip in midair. If you hold your jump after you jump, then input another backflip and press the dive button, you will backflip in midair. You can also backflip normally with the dive button, although it is much shorter. This also works with the front flip. Anytime you're in midair, if you press jump and dive repeatedly, you will pull out a glider. I believe the official amount of times you have to repeat these inputs is about 7, but it will vary depending on how consistent you are with it. There are also a couple object interactions in the game, such as mushrooms. When you jump onto a mushroom, you will bounce. If you ground pound and then jump on top of the mushroom, you'll gain a little bit of extra height. Note that mushrooms will reset your dive timer for wall jumps, but it will not reset your backflip. There are also bamboo and ropes that you can interact with in-game. You can climb up and slide down. When holding the dive button, you will climb and slide faster. Obviously, you can jump off of them as well. You will do a small backflip and you will be able to dive. Note that on keyboard and mouse, currently there's a bug where you cannot jump off with the mouse buttons. Lastly, any wall that is slightly slanted, you are able to jump off of, provided you have the right angle. You cannot always jump off of it with a straight angle, such as this wall.